Hi everybody, welcome back. It's just starting a different painting today. Here, first of all, I've put on some gesso, and then I'm drawing round some objects, and I'm drawing some freehand ones as well. Just because it adds a little bit of difference. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to get them, absolutely perfect. Because your neuro lines, you're going to be joining them together anyway, and you can correct any little faults or mistakes then. So I'm just joining on now and then going around a little bit thicker. I've just drew the lines on, as you can see, and added some ovals, and I seem to be into circles a little bit at the moment. I will do some videos with some other kinds of shapes and things and different styles and things, but here, a big one here, I wanted to draw attention to this big one. So I'm going around it now, making it nice and fat lined, because that's the one I want at the front and the bottom left hand corner. So now I'm adding watercolour on top of here, and it doesn't act like it would do on watercolour paper, obviously, because I've gessoed over the top and left quite a good grain on there. I love it because now I can just swish it and swirl it around the water on top of the watercolour, and it looks really effective. And then I spray some odd blebs of isopropyl, the alcohol spray, and it puts little like cells on there, but you can only do that while it's wet. Ideally it would be nice to do that all at the end, but you can't really, because you have to do it while it's wet, and each circle will dry so quickly. Excuse Peckety the canary as per usual, because I'm talking, he's joining in. So I'm working hard here at adding all these colours. This is like a plum colour. It's not a colour I've used before, really. Or I probably have, but I can't remember. But it's not a very nice colour. I wouldn't really use it again, but you might like it. I don't know. So carrying on working hard now. Going on now to be doing more colours and filling in the sections. This is using yellow ochre now, to add a different bit of colour and a bit to make it a little bit pale in different directions. Doing some joining up of connections with some neuro lines now, just to give myself a bit of a break, really. I got a bit bored after a while doing all of the big sections of colour, so I gave it a rest while I was having a think and a relax, and started to do a few neuro lines, joining the connections steadily and calmly, and then back to the colour. This is one of my favourite colours now that I'm using, and a little bit darker now to add some contrast. In some places it may look as though to you off camera that it's black, but it's not. It's very, very dark. I've just added a little speck of black into it. Now using the power of red. I love red. In small portions against the dark areas, gives it good value, and it gives it good contrast, and yes, it makes it stand out really well. Just in little places though, only little tiny bits dotted here and there to send your eye around the painting. So the colours are almost filled in now, and it's really coming along. Back to the neuroing now, a bit more seriously now, because I'm wanting to finish these off. So going in very carefully and thinking about which way I want them to go as well. They don't just come straight away. And so here's the finished bit. Here's little parts of it, and then at the end there'll be the main painting. But I hope you liked the video. I do apologise for Peckety, he's getting a bit carried away here. I've added some splatters here as well, which gives a sense of movement. I am a bit addicted to splatters, must admit. Like Jackson Pollock, I could do full paintings of these, and well, I have done in the past. I absolutely love splatters, and I'd like to bring more of that into my work, really. So yes, here's the more finished paintings now, little parts of it, and then the final painting at the end. It's been enjoyable, and thank you very much for watching. Bye. So the next stage was I wanted to chop up the picture, the finished picture, because at the end of the day I've been working on like stained glass window effects, if you've been following my videos from the past. So I thought it would be good to show you, what you can do. You can also, you can make these into little pictures. Look here, with this, you can have them this size. Or this is an old mount mat. This has got some paint on it, but a little bit bigger, look. A little bit bigger. Yeah. So depending on what kind of framings that you like here, look. So if I move them aside, you'll be able to see a little bit better. I think I'll do them all individually to show you, so you can have a good view of what they look like. And they look smashing when they're mounted. They're different. You can have them any way round that you want. You can have a bit smaller. I quite like it quite small. It gives a lovely effect here, being small. That's that one. And another one. The plan is now to put these all in my sketchbook as part of my stained glass window effects. Because originally I'm studying this church, really, but I've got sidetracked with these stained glass windows and with this neurographic art, and really been enjoying it. So I thought that I'd show you. I mean, this is beautiful. That would be a lovely stained glass window, especially if it was this way around. Absolutely stunning. And you can see them when they're close up. Really is quite a lot of detail in there, and just by splitting them up, it's made them even prettier. Sometimes paintings work well big and to be left, but I'd gone a bit too, shall we say, got a bit carried away. I got a little bit carried away and it became very over busy. And when I go over busy with paintings, I like to pick out the blank parts like this, and then suddenly they're not over busy. So just thought I'd show you this. This one's a beauty. Yeah, any way round you want. Or you can do it big. Yeah, so that's another one. And the last one, this one's a nice one as well. Big again. So we've still got the neurographic look with all the connections and the neuro lines, and the splatters and the runners and everything else, and the freedom and the feeling that you get from making it. But I've just cut them down, and I like them cut down. And then the idea then is to simply get my, I think I called it a scrapbook earlier, but it's not, it's my sketchbook. And then they will fit in. If you remember, this was the last painting I done. I like to skip a couple of pages sometimes, and they will look really lovely in the centre of each one. So that's my next job, is to stick them all in. When I've filled up the sketchbook, I'll show it you all the way through. There's a little glimpse. That's a proper neurographic painting, but this is more neurographica because this was done on a course and it's quite difficult. It's been done with pastels as well. You've seen this one. And the fairies playing. series, and these were the cut off strips, remember, not wasting them. I only had 2 pieces that I was able to cut off from making these ones this time. So what I've done, I've cut those in half, and I'm going to make bookmarks out of them. Just going to laminate them as they are, because I think that they're really pretty. And again, look, this all comes from the stained glass window effect throughout the book. Some of you followed how to do this. I've seen one lady who's done this and it looks absolutely stunning, absolutely brilliant. Excuse me. And these are some more. So, yes, without going back too far into it, but that's what I'm going to be doing next, is to popping these into the book. So I'll show you, I'll do you a video of it all done. But look how fast the book's getting now. Absolutely lovely. And this was the front of the book. Some of you might not have seen it. And this was the back. And it was all decorated myself and everything. It's been a lovely project, and I'm going to keep on doing it. And really enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying it all too. So just take care, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.